Today we are going to discuss the Holloway coat of arms. Today we are going to discuss the Holloway coat of arms. But before we get started, we wanted to let you know that we offer genealogy research service at our website. Please visit us at coadb.com. First coat of arms to discuss is blazoned Gules, a fess ermine between 3 crescents argent, Crest, a demi lion rampant guardant purpure. This was for the Holloways of London in England. It was the arms of John Holloway Esq, Comptroller of the Custom House in London, and it was granted between the years 1585 and 1633. Next, Gules of fess argent cotised or between 3 crescents of the second. This was for the Holloways of Maydenhatch Maidenhead in Berkshire. They descended from Gilbert Holoway, whose son and heir was Thomas, whose son and heir was Alexander, who had sons John, Gilbert, Edward, and Hugh. There was also Henry Holloway of Newton in Leicester, who descended from this family. Next we have Holloway of Oxford. This one has crest, a goat's head erased and horned argent, collared and lined gules, on the collar 3 crescents of the first. There was Charles Holloway, alive in the year 1640, of the Inner Temple in London. He was a barrister-at-law. And his brother John Holloway of Oxford. They were sons of John Holloway of the University of Oxford, who had arms and crest confirmed to him in the year 1631. This has crest out of a mural coronet, argent, a lion's head or charged with, it looks like a pellet, and very similar coat of arms next. Wasn't able to find the armatures for these two. Same situation for the third, which is Holloway, crest out of a ducal coronet or a greyhound's head sable. We'll get to some possibilities later for these 3 that we weren't able to find. Holloway of Kensington in County Middlesex. There was Horatio Francis Kingsford Holloway, born 1807, of Marchwood Park in Ealing near Southampton in County Hampshire, England. Next, sable 2 swords and satire, hilts and pommels in chief, all argent, the dexter surmounted by the sinister. This is for the Holloways of Wotton in Stoke Gabriel in Devonshire. There was William Holloway, alive in the year 1620, son of Richard and who was son of William. We weren't able to find this one. Holloway, sable 3 goats, passant argent. Another we weren't able to find, or it could possibly be one of the ones previously discussed. There was John Holloway of West Ham in County Essex, who was granted a coat of arms in 1725, said to be a weaver of London and West Ham, and his will was dated 1733. Here we see John Holloway, born 1744, Vice Admiral in the British Royal Navy and Governor of Newfoundland. He had a coat of arms granted to him in 1808. And there was also a coat of arms granted in 1825 to Major General Sir Charles Holloway of Stoke Cottage in Devonport, Devonshire. He was an officer in the Royal Engineers at the Great Siege of Gibraltar. And here we have a brief list of some other Holloways that we didn't mention, who perhaps bore some of the coat of arms on the previous slides. Sir Richard Holloway, he was a judge, son of John Holloway, an official to the Archdeacon of Berkshire. John Holloway of St. Algates, Oxford, a member of Parliament. Thomas Holloway, born 1800, a manufacturer of patent medicines, son of Thomas Holloway of the Royal Navy. Thomas Holloway, born 1748, an engraver, son of Thomas Holloway, ironmonger. And lastly, Samuel Frederick Holloway, Esquire of Holmwood, Bedford Park, a medical practitioner. And he had a crest, a dragon's head erased, holding the mouth, the head of a broken tilting spear, the lower part pierced through the neck. And if you enjoyed this video, please visit us at coadb.com, link in the description. Thank you very much.